What's going on, guys? Today we're going to go through everything that I eat in a day. You and I together are going to find out whether or not I am meeting my caloric needs for the first time ever. That's right. I've never tracked my macros before, so this is the first time that I'm going to attempt it. But as always, let's do this together, guys. Woo!
So, let's start with breakfast. In the mornings, while I'm getting ready for my 9 to 5, I'll usually start off with a 3-egg omelette. However, if I'm pretty bad that morning and screw it up, we'll just say that it's 3 eggs worth of scrambled eggs. I then follow that up with a protein shake. The protein shake usually contains just the protein powder and milk. However, sometimes if I'm feeling a little run down from the day before, I'll put half a cup of oats into the protein shake, blend that up, then add my protein powder, maybe some peanut butter or Nutella, and then my milk. As you can see, the egg omelette or scrambled eggs contains 18.8 grams of protein, 14.3 grams of fats, and 1.1 grams of carbs. The protein shake contains 64.2 grams of protein, 1.2 grams of fats, and 5.4 grams of carbs. The total for my breakfast is around 83 grams of protein, 15.5 grams of fat, and 6.5 grams of carbs. Do I feel like I could eat more in the morning? Yes, I've done it before and I used to do it quite often. I used to have a full breakfast with toast, eggs, a big protein shake, maybe some cheese. However, recently I feel like I've gotten lazy, or it's just quicker to make the two things, get it done, wash my dishes, and go to work. I feel like I'm eating enough in the morning. Like, I feel pretty full for the most part. I do get snackish later on at work. Maybe a couple of hours into work, I start feeling snackish. For the most part, the breakfast is pretty filling. Now let's talk about my morning snack. I'll usually have a chocolate chip muffin bought from Costco on the weekends, a banana, an Up and Go, and maybe some Twiggy sticks if I'm feeling a little hungry. If I don't drink the Up and Go in the mornings, I will either have it with lunch or just before I leave work. The muffin contains 10 grams of protein, 38 grams of fats, 79 grams of carbs. The banana contains, funnily enough, 0 grams of protein, 0.4 grams of fats, and 27 grams of carbs. The Twiggy sticks contain 18.8 grams of protein, 15.4 grams of fats, and 0.2 grams of carbs. The total of my morning snack is 28.8 grams of protein, 53.8 grams of fats, and 106.2 grams of carbs. This morning snack usually tides me over till lunch. Depending on the workday, work could be flat out, and I may not get the chance to eat my lunch, so having something in the morning allows me to eat my lunch later on in the day. I don't see there's a huge amount of nutritional value in this snack, but I still try to stay away from eating chips or chocolates or lollies. Now we can finally talk about lunch. If this was a normal day, yes, I would be in the office and most likely eating my lunch while still working on the servers, but today was a bit special. I got to work from home, and that means I get to take a proper lunch break. So I figure, why not wind down, play some video games while eating my lunch. Today, choice was Apex Legends. Sponsor me, EA, it's all good. For lunch, I usually like to meal prep on the Sunday before my week starts. This time and the past couple of weeks, I have cooked a deconstructed burrito bowl, recipe that I've sort of figured out myself and happy to make a video on soon. I cook about 1 kilo of mince and divvy that up into 200 gram portions throughout the week. I lay it on top of 100 grams of rice. There's about 50 to 100 grams worth of assorted veggies, red kidney beans, corn, and capsicum, plus the pulled meat spices, which I'm not going to bother including into the nutrition, same with the rice, so this is just a rough estimate. However, the burrito bowl contains around 30.2 grams of protein, 34.8 grams of fats, and 1.5 grams of carbs. I'll say I'm interested to find out how nutritious this lunch actually is and how it will add up in the end. For the most part, it's really filling, really tasty. I sprinkle some jalapenos and cheese all over it. Whether that adds any nutritional value, honestly, I don't know. But it seems to be working for me, and I'll sub this meal in and out with other ones throughout the week as meal prep.
Hey, about to go to the gym, gonna destroy an LCM before I go. I mean, Americans have got their Rice Krispie treats. We've got LCMs, this shit's so tasty. I don't know if it benefits. I feel good every time I have one before the gym. I feel great. Who knows if it actually helps or not, but it's what I eat. Alrighty, so just got home from the gym. Now, I don't know what everybody's go-to like post-workout sort of meal or whatever it is. I know a lot of people sort of tend to jump straight on the protein shakes. I don't know if it sort of is good for the sweet tooth or if, you know, the protein and the natural fats are good. But what I like to do is have a couple of tablespoons of Greek yogurt, and then shout out EHP Labs for their raspberry cheesecake. I promise you, it's a deadly combo. I promise you, it's a deadly combo. It tastes so good. I genuinely just get a couple of dollops of this in a bowl. Now, I've got it out of this just for ease. I actually do have it in some Tupperware containers. And shout out to Zach Perner for this idea. I mean, he's got a video on, he puts Greek yogurt, Oxy Whey from EHP Labs, vanilla ice cream protein into it. And then he puts some jam, some blueberries, and I believe some Biscoff in there, and it kind of tastes like a cheesecake. And I thought, hey, you know, brand new flavor that they released, give it a go. And shit, I've been doing it ever since. Honestly, without putting all of the berries and all that sort of jazz, having just straight up the raspberry cheesecake flavored Oxy Whey, my God, right? I literally cop one scoop of it, straight up one scoop into the yogurt, and I mix. Like, I straight up just mix it. I fold it over itself until it's, you know, completely combined. I promise you, if you have a sweet tooth and you know you shouldn't be having a lot of sugar, or if you have a sweet tooth but you're really on a diet, look, I may not know exactly what I'm talking about, but I promise that this stuff tastes so good. Mwah, chef's kiss. Like, you just mix it until it's a good consistency, and I promise you, it's banging. It's so tasty, my God.
Let's have a quick chat about dinner. So, quite obviously, I haven't recorded myself eating the dinner with my family. Most nights, I'll be at home eating dinner with my parents. Dinner that night is whatever we've planned for the week. My nutritional needs versus my parents' nutritional needs is a lot different, but it's a bit difficult to kind of just cook a whole bunch of meals. We all just tend to eat the same thing. So for tonight, I had a chicken Parma. Yes, come for me in the comments. It's Parma, not Parmy. The nutritional value for the Parma was 65 grams of protein, 10 grams of fats, and 12 grams of carbs. Now, we did add on some wedges or chips, however you want to call them. They contained around 6.2 grams of protein, 9.6 grams of fats, and 50 grams of carbs. I feel like it's a pretty even dinner for the most part. We tend to eat chicken, red meat, pasta, or some sort of slow cooked curry. We're not a very diverse family in what we eat, so it actually makes it pretty easy for me to stick to the same type of foods. So, what has all of this told me? The whole day I ate 264.3 grams of protein, I ate 127.6 grams of fats, and 229.1 grams of carbs, roughly. This equates to around 3,571 calories per day. If that's my average intake of a standard day while I'm eating, even at work, what does the internet say that I should be eating? According to the TEE calculator website, I should be eating around 3,217 calories per day. So this means I am in a slight surplus, which is exactly where I want to be while I'm trying to build muscle. I am 180 centimeters tall and 85 kilograms, 23 years of age. If anybody in the comment section is around the same height or around the same kilos, maybe we can all aim to be in the same slight calorie surplus together. To go from here, this is kind of cool. I wasn't expecting to be actually in the ballpark of where the internet says I should. I thought I was going to be slightly behind. I didn't think I was eating enough, but I don't feel tired. I don't feel like I've got a lack of energy. My recovery is pretty good. So this was a pretty cool experience. I'll absolutely want to do this again in the future. I will probably make this an annual thing, maybe November next year. I will check back in. How much am I eating? Am I eating the right amount? I'll probably do it throughout the year, but I'll make another video on this. This has been a really cool experience, and at least for me, being a first time doing this, I've really enjoyed the experience. Now, obviously, some of these numbers were slightly off or they weren't perfectly accurate. And look, to be honest, that's okay. I'm not trying to be absolutely perfect with all of it. However, I'm trying to lazily get close to counting the right things. Now, I want to know your thoughts in the comments. I want to know if you guys are going to give tracking your calories a go for a day. It's good to know. It's good information to know. And truthfully, I really enjoyed doing this video. So please smack that subscribe button, turn the bell notifications on so you know when I've posted a video. And if you're not already following me on all of my social guys, please check down in the description and have a look at those. And yeah, thanks. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.